I've said this recently, but it's definitely in the book about meeting Richard Branson. And obviously, I'm a little man. I'm like 17, like who's paying attention to me? But then I see there's this conference and Richard Branson, Alan Sugar, James Caan, they're all speaking at this conference. And in my mind, I'm like, well, I can get anything that I want if I can help other people get everything they want. That to me is like a business principle in my entire life. And so I then email the guy and I say, yo, you don't know me from anywhere. I don't know you from anywhere. But I really want a press pass to be able to interview Richard Branson. And in return, what I will do, a couple of days before the conference, I will come and I will lay out all the chairs of the entire event so that you don't have to pay anyone and you make more profit that way. And then within about 20 minutes, this guy emails me back and he's like, this is the most ridiculous email I've ever got.
Yeah.
But sure,
yeah,
let's do it. The next day, I skipped school and I was laying those chairs like the happiest man alive. I put that chair down because I was like, yeah, I'm going to interview Branson. And then true to form, the next day afterwards or 2 days afterwards, I'm in there with my small microphone next to BBC, Forbes, all these big guys. And they're asking these big questions and I'm asking Branson some like meaty questions like, oh, what advice would you give? Like meaty questions. But I got the interview. And then I put that interview on my site and I drove traffic to it. And I was just like, rah, that is again crazy. And like in there is a cheat code because I was so naive was the reason why it worked. And I think like as you get older, sometimes what happens is you lose that kind of naivety, that kind of like first principles thinking. What's the worst that could happen? You lose that as you get older and that's a shame. And I really encourage people to almost say, all right, how would a kid do this? Because if you think how a kid will get to that end goal, often you'll find that you could just do the same thing as well.
Yeah.